Yes, folks, Jacinda Ardern is now our new mummy and daddy. She has just started a program that will eventually feed over 20,000 kids at schools around New Zealand. Yes, I'm so happy about this because now I can buy more dope, more cigarettes, more booze, and more lotto tickets. Yes, folks, I find this very, very strange. When it comes to the environment, Jacinda says we are a first world country and we can afford to fork out more to save the planet. Yet here we are in the same so-called first world, forking out money to feed kids at schools. It just doesn't add up. When I was a kid, we never had free lunches at schools. So what has changed? Oh, that's right. We now have solo parents and other fake families. And of course, we also have mass immigration from the third world, driving down wages. Anyway, have a look.
Thousands of children across the country are now being given free lunch at school as part of a new government program.
Zach Fleming went to find out what's on the menu.
A bit different to their usual lunch buddy. Kids at Flaxmere Primary today eating with the Prime Minister. They're some of the 7,000 students across 31 schools now in the government's free lunch program.
Ultimately, we want every child in New Zealand to...
Here's that fake smile, that fake camera smile again. What is funny about this story?
be learning with a full stomach.
Costing around $5 per child per day, the pilots here in Hawke's Bay and further north in the Bay of Plenty. 700 children are fed daily at Rotorua Intermediate.
A number of our students are living and surviving on survival food like noodles, etc. And so that was the problem.
The solution, brain food, made on site.
We've been eating like...
So the first thing you'll notice is this. None of these kids need food. They look pretty healthy to me.
Chicken, teriyaki chicken, wraps. We've had like meatball subs and everything.
This year's lunches are more healthier than the last. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching.
There's vegetarian and halal options.
Oh, a halal option. So here we go again. Let's not forget that special protected class.
This lunch is a kumara rosti wrap, some rice crackers with cheese and carrot sticks. The menu changes daily, there's 2 options every day, and the program's created jobs.
So it's just another rort, a redistribution of wealth from hard-working taxpayers to these people.
We employed a total of about 46, 47 people out of the wider school community.
By the start of next year, the government aims to be giving free, healthy school lunches like these to more than 20,000 students across 120 schools. It'll need to expand a lot further than that, though, to cover the estimated 250,000 Kiwi kids living in poverty.
Some parents cannot cope. Some parents cannot turn around and provide the nutritious meals.
But their principal's confident these kids now won't grow up to be one of those parents.
Hopefully our students now, as they grow up, understand more about healthy food, about the essentialness, and maybe later on a program like this isn't needed, but at the moment it is definitely.
In my learning, I'm like more focused and getting more work finished this year than I have been.
Chewing their way to a better future.
Chewing their way to a communist future. Anyway, now to another take on the story.
Funded by the government, 460 lunches are made by a catering company in Hastings.
I feel Flaxmere just needs a hand to grow.
Yeah, and so does my bank account.
And we've got to start with the kids.
Some of the students' family members are employed to put the food onto trays. They're then distributed.
So the parents are now getting paid to feed their kids. And they're most likely already getting welfare. Anyway, I'll just fast forward a bit.
Student behaviour and attendance has noticeably improved.
You've got every single child is on an even playing field.
An even playing field. In other words, communism. Anyway, I'll just fast forward again.
20 schools. It's also helping to ease financial pressure on families.
I know a child said to me yesterday that her parents didn't have to get a loan to pay the power.
And they also didn't have to get a loan to pay off their drug debts and gambling debts either. Now, folks, this is nothing more than a recruitment drive to get more government-dependent New Zealanders. This handout mentality is absolutely deceitful because it removes personal responsibility from the equation and replaces it with government dependency, with communism being the end game.